right, good evening, y'all. I'm back with another video. Sorry, I know it's been a few days, but things have been kind of hectic around here. But I got another video for y'all this evening. At the time of this recording, it's Friday night, about 10:30, I guess. All right, so this will be another hacking video. Our target this entire time has been the fictional character known as Mike Litteris. And so in my first hack video, we hacked Mike's Samsung Galaxy phone and we took control of it and had all kinds of access to it. And then the next hack video, we did a phishing scam where we took Mike's Netflix account. All right, so for this particular hack, we're going in for the kill now. We're going in for Mike's home computer. And so we're going to get started. Before I start, I just want to say this is for educational purposes only. If you are into ethical hacking, then I will encourage you to get into it. You do have to learn your basics of computer sciences first: Python, networking, Linux, Windows. You have to get all familiar with all that, otherwise you're going to be lost. With that said, the software that you see me using, if you don't have any experience, don't use it, because you can end up doing something bad to yourself. You can end up catching a virus. You can end up getting hacked yourself and getting a backdoor shell put on you. But anyway, moving on. So normally for hacking situations, I do use Kali Linux. I do like the terminal command line in Kali Linux because it just allows me to punch in, find what I need, get out. But for the purposes of these videos, I've been using remote access Trojans that run on Windows. And the reason why is because they have a GUI, which is known as a graphics user interface. So instead of you sitting here watching me type in a bunch of codes and executing those codes, you'll actually see a graphic interface instead. So with that said, let me go ahead and pull up what we got here. Okay, so on the right side here, we got Mike's computer. See, the thing is, when I record these educational hacking videos, I want to be able to show you the experience from both sides, what the victim is looking at and what the hacker is looking at. So on the right side, we got Mike, the victim's computer. On the left side, we're running our remote access Trojan on the hacker side. So for this one, I'm booting up a virtual machine that's running Windows 10. This is the best way I could do this, so I can keep everything to one screen and one camera, because I have not figured out how to work my external cameras while screen recording at the same time. I haven't figured that out yet. I am going to figure it out, but I'm a busy man. I'll figure it out one day. Anyway, so moving on here. So we got Mike's Windows 10 home computer, and then we got the hacking software. I've already dropped the payload to Mike. He installed it. So now we got access to it. Now the coolest thing I like about this particular remote access Trojan is called Quasar. What I like about this is because it has the graphical interface. So we just pull up a drop down here, and just like with the Samsung Galaxy phone hack, and let me just toggle this all the way up here. Just like the Samsung Galaxy phone hack, we have basically a view to his computer. I'll put that over here. So mirror images, as you see. And so therefore I can see what Mike is doing. And so if I click these two buttons over here, now I have control of it. So now I can sit and open up Mike's applications. We can go inside his file explorer, and we can show what he's been downloading. Now there's not gonna be any files in here because I made this virtual machine for the purpose of recording this hacking video. But hypothetically, if this was a real person's computer, then obviously they will have a bunch of pictures and whatnot, and we would be seeing all that stuff right now. Now, obviously, this is real. Unlike the remote access Trojans that run on the phone, which are kind of stealthier. Obviously, if you do this in front of your victim's going to see what you're doing. I mean, because it's real time. Um, so let's go ahead and break that down. So yeah, so we got a remote access, just like the remote access Trojans that run on the phone. And then I'll go ahead. Let me go ahead and stop this. And we'll close this down. All right, so Mike was gone while we were doing that. Now Mike's back at home, so we're gonna get off from viewing his computer and whatnot. And so, but we still want to know what Mike's doing. And I suppose we could turn back on the remote desktop and just watch. But we're gonna run a keylogger instead this time. And let's see here. So Mike's back on his computer. He decides he wants to go to Google Chrome. And let's go ahead and since today is the 13th, I believe. So we'll be able to log everything that he's doing. And I was testing this out earlier. So Mike decides he wants to look at tree frogs. Not frogs. Frogs. Even though Google got it anyway. So Mike has an obsession with tree frogs, so he wants to look at some images of them. Oh wow, okay. And so, with that said, if we come back up here and refresh. Now the thing is about this keylogger, it's not minute for minute like the ones on the phones were, but it will basically log all this information. As I was testing this out earlier, it documented that I was using Firefox. It documented I was in Reddit looking at Dungeons and Dragons and whatnot. I don't even know how to play that game. I was just testing it out. I don't know how to play that game. But anyway, so Mike decides he wants to go over to, well, let's go back to Reddit. And he decides he wants to go look at some posts and see what everybody's talking about. All right. I don't want to play one of these videos because I don't want YouTube to flag my video for playing videos. Like I say, I don't know all the rules yet. So he's sitting here, he's just reading some posts. And hopefully this might come up in real time. Hopefully it may be updated now. Well, let's see here. Yeah, so as you see, it is updating because you see where I did that search for tree frogs earlier, so it's documented that. It's documented that right here with the Google search. And let's see here. Then it documented I was looking at some images. I was looking at some images of it. And in a few minutes, it's going to document that. It's going to document that I was looking at Reddit posts in specific as well. So yeah, so we got a keylogger. And then let's see here. I've never really messed around with this much. But let's see here. I don't know if I don't have experience in trying to use this password recovery, so I'm not sure if that works or not. Let's see here. Then we got, I could actually send a message. I could actually send a message to Mike that would spook him out. Well, let's see if that works here. Let's see. All right, so let's go ahead and send it. Oh, see? So the message just pops up on his screen. And he'll go ahead and ignore it. And let's see what else we got here. And then I can elevate the permissions. Like if Mike wasn't the admin for this computer, the administrator, I can elevate the permissions and get administrative access to do more things. So that means I can run remote shells. I can do reverse proxies. I can edit the registry. I can mess this computer up if I really wanted to. I could easily slide a virus to it. You know, I should have thought about that. Slide the virus to it and destroying the computer. But maybe I'll show y'all that in another video. But yeah, I can get all the system information about it. Let's see here. And let's pull this up here. Now I can send him to a website. Let's see, what website am I going to send him to? Let's send him to Facebook. Well, don't expect everything to work, or either I'm not doing that part right. Let's All right, let's try that again. Do we have to put the whole address in? Okay, so apparently that feature isn't working right now, or even I'm not using it right. But the most powerful things on here are the remote desktop, so you can see what the victim is potentially doing and what they're working on their computer. And then you have the option of taking control of the computer as well if you toggle the mouse and the keyboard on. And then the other powerful thing is the keylogger. Like if Mike wanted to check his bank account right quick, all that information would get logged into the keylogger, and it will go on to the hacker. So that basically covers it. There's a few other remote access trojans out there. I tell you what, guys, if you because I just try to I've been giving one example of of each type of Trojan for a device. But if you would like me to show you more versions of Trojans, like in the Galaxy video, or the Galaxy phone video, I use SpyMax, but there's other Trojans out there. And in this one I'm using Quasar, but there's other Trojans out there as well. So if that's something you want to see, if you want to see me use different Trojans, or if you want me to see, or if you want me to show you hacking, doing the same type of stuff in Kali Linux, I just thought it'd be kind of on the boring side because I'm just typing command code and you're not seeing no kind of interfaces and whatnot. But if that's something you want to see, let me know in the comments, and I'll gladly set that up for you guys. But we're gonna go. I think I've covered all the basics of this. Another thing I want to show you guys right quick is I did some modifying to my computer, and this might be irrelevant to most of you, but this really excited me. But yeah, so I was able to put Google Assistant through a little bit of Python programming onto my computer. And see, I like Google Assistant.
This came back from a search.
Okay. What is the current temperature?
In Omaha, it's currently 22 degrees. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 13.
Oh, okay. It looks like it's going to warm up later next week, though, or beginning of next week. Tell me a joke.
Which animal is the least trustworthy? Cheetahs.
Oh, that was lame. But anyway, I like Google Assistant. I think Google Assistant is the most intelligent voice AI. I think it's better than Siri. It's better than Alexa. It's for sure better than Cortana. So this is something I always want to have on my computer. And so basically, this is the same Google Assistant that runs on your phone. But this modified version is like very similar to the one that runs on Android TV or the Chromecast by Google devices. So yeah, so I'm I'm very excited to have this on my phone, on my computer now, so I don't have to use Cortana anymore. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video there. I hope you all have a good weekend. I'll be back with I'm gonna try to brainstorm on some more videos. I do have, oh, matter of fact, I have one in my head where I want to discuss my favorite like top 20 apps, and it's not gonna be the regular apps that you see all the time. It's going to be more underground stuff, and stuff that people really don't know about but have some absolutely cool features. So I think I'll line my next video up for that, and then I'll brainstorm after that and see what else I can bring you. But if you want more hacking videos as far as remote access Trojans, let me know in the comments, and I can get all that stuff together. But I'm dragging this video out, so let me go ahead and stop it here. Y'all have a good night, have a good weekend. I'll see you in a little bit.